Hey guys, this is Steve, Texarkana Gun Barn and Range. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about our range, our target system, what it has to offer, and a little bit about how we engage our targets versus here on the range, and what might be scenarios that might come out to real life. So bear with me a little bit, and I'm going to talk along as we're shooting. As you can see here, I've got a target placed up. And I'm going to put my GoPro on my hat and set this target out, start doing a little bit of fundamentals, and then going from there. All right, as you can see, we got our controller here. It's nice and easy to read and see. Simple, set our yards out there. I'm going to push 7 yards, not a little switch or anything that you got to guess where the distance is. This tells exactly where you're at. I've got a gun already holstered and ready to go, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking a few shots on the top left pasty that you can see in the target. And what I'm trying to do is just get some fundamentals down and how those fundamentals can help train. I'm going to take my sights, the top of my sights, and place it right underneath that top left pasty and take a few shots, just getting a good point of aim, point of impact, working on my trigger control and grip before I do any some more active shooting. So going to go ahead and get hot. Our gun is loaded. Did a press check there. Top left pasty, get a good stance, get a good grip, and I'm going to go ahead and extend out and take some slow fire shots on that target up there. Alright, do a trigger reset. Set it up there again. This is a brand new gun. It's a stock Glock. Looks like it's shooting a little bit to the left, but we can work on that later. All right. So now what I'm doing, making sure my sights are lined up before I pull the trigger, doing a good trigger reset with the gun. And there we are. We got 10 shots fired. All right, gun is clear. Do a visual look. Do a mechanical, walk back. All right, looking good. We're gonna reholster. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a scenario-based training a little bit. I'm gonna put it on where the target's gonna turn for about 1.5 to 2 seconds, and we're gonna do some center mass shots and go from there, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead here and pick a scenario, and we can program any scenario into the system. Anything you can too if you learn a little bit, but I'm going to take 15 shots at 7. I'm going to hit open and I'm going to go ahead and load and make ready. Do a press check, make sure we're loaded, and I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and we're going to start from the ready position. Okay, so when the target turns, we're going to engage our target. Okay, nice, slow, steady shots, taking our time on it. As you can see, our grouping is a little bit different. When we put a little bit of time in our target turns, so we can feel good when we look at the range and shoot and start shooting out a nice little group in the middle. But when we start putting some movement into it and so forth, then that kind of changes the dynamics a little bit. All right, so we're coming from the ready position, engaging our target. All right, so our gun has gone empty. Going to remove our magazine. We're going to do a mechanical clear, we're going to do a visual clear, and I'm going to go ahead and reholster. All right, so there's our target, doesn't look too bad. You can see there where I was doing the pasty shots up there, kind of nice little group there, kind of pushed one down there. Gun shooting about where I want, but a little bit to the left. Here we're engaging our target, got a nice little group there, got a couple doubles in the same hole. And but now we're going to change it up a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and load and make ready. Another magazine of 10 rounds. do a press check. Safety chest reholster. And now I'm going to do this scenario from the holster, and we'll just see what kind of differences that come up. So I'm going to hit play. Target automatically goes out for you, and it's going to start this scenario. All right, so we're going to come from the holster. You can see my hands are up here, and when the target turns, we'll draw and engage our target. There, I pushed one. See how it changes up? Okay, then draw again. Hands from the interview position, come down on my gun, engage my target, okay? One thing about being an instructor is we like to be able to show our students our actual exercises that we're doing. Okay, it's one thing to talk about it, but if we can't demo it, that's another thing. But here, we're a little bit different. The groups are opening up a little bit. I'm not really concentrating on this because I'm talking and all that kind of stuff, but the importance is here is I've got both hands off, and then finding that two-handed grip when you grab your pistol. And our gun has gone empty, and we're going to end the scenario like that. Do a visual that our gun is empty, and we're going to go ahead and reholster. There, so we got a couple out of the box there a little bit. That's coming from the holster. Yeah, pretty good. Could be better. Need to practice some, right? But that's what training is all about. We noticed before we were out here, nice little tight group. We had a nice little tight group. We really felt good about ourselves when we come to the range. But when we start putting a little bit of time into it, then we kind of start changing things up a little bit. Overall, not too bad, but we could always do better. But that's why we come out to the range. So guys, I hope this little video is informative to you. And just to show you a little bit what you can expect when you come out here to the range. Thanks for watching.